Breaking news tonight. Multiple police agencies, including Illinois, this after-school program in Chatham, that crash leaving 4 people dead, multiple others with injuries. We are bringing you team coverage of the scene tonight. We want to start with Fox Illinois' Monique Davis with what we know right now. Monique.
That's right. I am standing on the street of Breckenridge and Walnut, and the street is completely blocked off. Now I'm going to step to the side so that you can take a look. They have police cars as far down as 3 blocks. A vehicle hit the east side of the Why Not building, home to an after-school program. There were 4 fatalities. 3 of them were outside and were struck before the vehicle hit the building. Several people were taken to the hospital, and 1 was taken by airlift. The driver was not injured. The Illinois State Police, the Chatham Police, and the fire department are currently out here. Yellow tape has been put up to make sure no one passes a certain point. As some emergency vehicles were leaving earlier, more were pulling in. The police department is blocking off each major intersection and redirecting traffic. Now the Chatham Baptist Church will be the reunification point for families who have children at the Why Not building. Now I'm standing in front of a gas station and next to an assisted living center, and community members are out here wondering what is going on. And that's all I have for you, and we're sending it back to you in the studio.
All right, thanks, Monique. She mentioned if you are trying to reunite with your child, there is a reunification site set up at a nearby church. We want to continue now our team coverage with Fox Illinois' Emily Jordan live at the scene there. Emily.
We have learned more information from the Chatham Police Department. At 3:20 p.m., a vehicle hit the east side of the Why Not building at 301 Breckenridge Road in Chatham. There are 4 fatalities. 3 of those outside and were struck before the vehicle entered the building. 1 was inside. Several people were taken to area hospitals by ambulance. 1 was taken by helicopter. We know that the driver of the vehicle was not injured. She was taken to an area hospital for observation. The vehicle went all the way through the building and exited through the west side. Live in Chatham, I'm Emily Jordan. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Emily. This is a scene, as you could see, some of the ambulances arriving and police and fire department there at the scene. This is a building that houses many kids in an after-school program in the Chatham School District. Governor Pritzker released a statement saying his administration is closely monitoring the situation. And of course, stay with Fox Illinois and our sister station, News Channel 20, as we continue to track the latest developments in this crash. 4 fatalities, several injuries. We'll be on air all night, as well as on our website, foxillinois.com. We want to go back to that breaking news out of Chatham that we brought you at the top of the newscast, a scene of a crash where a Jeep reportedly drove through a building that holds an after-school program. Our Monique Davis is live in Chatham at the scene of the crash with the very latest. Monique.
That's right. I'm still standing on the street of Breckenridge and Walnut, and there are still tons of police cars and first responders out here. I'm going to step to the side so that you could take a closer look. The Illinois State Police, the Chatham Police, and the fire department are currently out here. Yellow tape has been put up to make sure no one passes a certain point. And as some emergency vehicles were leaving, more were pulling in. Emotions were running high as community members were gathering at the nearest gas station and nearby centers to get a feel of what was happening. The police department is blocking off each major intersection and redirecting traffic. And the Chatham Baptist Church will be the reunification point for families who have children at the Why Not building. Now we will continue to bring you more coverage on this issue. And I'm Monique Davis reporting live in Chatham. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Monique. As we've reported, 4 fatalities, 3 outside, inside that building, several people taken by ambulance, 1 air flighted to hospital. So make sure to stick with us both on air and online as we continue to gather information on this developing breaking news. Thank you. That scene again. This is a live look at that deadly car crash in Chatham. This was at the Why Not building that holds summer camp as well as after-school program for Chatham school kids. Officials have confirmed multiple people have died, 4 and several others injured after a Jeep drove through the building. We will continue to keep you updated as well on our sister station, News Channel 20. Now for a breaking news update, we are learning the SUV involved in the deadly crash in Chatham has just been removed from the scene, and this was just before the start of this newscast. It was located on Breckenridge Road. The building is the home of an after-school camp. The nearby church used as a reunification site for families to pick up their children. Here is what we know so far. 4 kids and teens have been pronounced dead. 3 of them were outside of the building at the time of the crash. 1 was inside. Several people were taken to the hospital by ambulance, with 1 person having to be airlifted by helicopter. The driver not injured, but taken to the hospital for evaluation. A community coming together tonight to show support for the families that lost loved ones. This is a post from Glenwood High School's Student Council Facebook page. They're asking everyone to wear red tomorrow to show support for the family and friends affected by this tragedy. The red ribbon graphic also making the rounds on social media with the tag Chatham Strong. Continuing coverage, our team remains on the scene following this fatal crash at a Chatham after-school program. Our Spencer Davis joins us now live with what the community is doing to show support. Spencer?
It's been a very emotional day here in Chatham. Local organizations along with state and federal officials have continued to share their support for the community throughout the day. Community members have been showing their support for the families and the schools by sharing a red ribbon along with Chatham Strong throughout social media. I spoke to an owner of a local shop about what they'll be doing. Tomorrow morning, Scoop du Jour will be holding a community event tomorrow at 11 with free food to offer their support. Ball Chatham School District will be holding an e-learning day tomorrow. And also, all extracurricular activities are being canceled as the community continues to mourn. Glenwood High School Student Council is also asking people to wear red, like you were saying earlier, Dawn, just to show their support for the community. Again, this is considered an active scene behind me. The road is still blocked off between Gordon and Park Street, but that's all we know at this time. Reporting from Chatham, I'm Spencer Davis. Back to you.
Spencer, thank you. Governor J.B. Pritzker issuing a statement earlier today saying, in part, quote, "Our community lost a group of bright and innocent young people with their whole lives ahead of them," end quote. To see the governor's full statement as well as reaction from other officials, all you have to do is head to our website, foxillinois.com. Now for a breaking news update, we're learning the SUV involved in the deadly crash in Chatham has just been removed from the scene before the start of this newscast. It's located on Breckenridge Road. The building is home of an after-school camp, an after-school program. The nearby church used as a reunification site for families to pick up their children. Here's what we know so far. 4 kids and teens have been pronounced dead. 3 of them were outside of the building at the time of the crash, while 1 was inside. Several people were taken to the hospital via ambulance. 1 person did have to be airlifted by helicopter to a hospital. The driver not injured, but taken to the hospital. The community coming together tonight to show support for the families that lost loved ones. This is a post from the Glenwood High School's Student Council Facebook page. It's saying that everyone is asked to wear red tomorrow to show support for the family and friends affected by this tragic situation. The red ribbon graphic is making the rounds on social media with the tag Chatham Strong. Continuing coverage, our team remains on the scene following the fatal crash at Chatham After School program. Our Spencer Davis joins us now with what the community is doing to show its support.
It's been a very emotional day here in Chatham and throughout the day and into the evening. Local organizations along with state and federal officials have shown their support through social media for this reeling community. Community members have been showing their support for the families and schools, like you've been saying, through social media, sharing a red ribbon along with Chatham Strong posted with it. I spoke to the owner of a local shop about what they'll be doing to help. Tomorrow morning, Scoop du Jour will be holding a community event tomorrow at 11 with free food to offer their support. Now, Ball Chatham School District will be holding an e-learning day tomorrow to allow for the community to mourn. No extracurricular activities will be held at that time. Glenwood High School is also going to be hosting a community drive from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., offering supplies and asking the community to give supplies to help the community that's coping with grief. Just some things to do, maybe some snacks, some drinks, coloring pages, anything like that. But for now, reporting live in Chatham, I'm Spencer Davis. Back to you.
Spencer, thanks for that update. To stay up to date on the latest updates as they become available, you can do that by heading to our website, foxillinois.com, as well as following us on social.
Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and be sure to watch more videos from Fox Illinois.